Welcome everybody to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park for the running of the NASCAR 15 Victory Edition 400. Your pole setter tonight, the 6th of Jacob Lawler, as we continue our World Tour 20 in its second of 3 races in Canada. Our last race was an upset in Montreal as Tony Green, who came in last place in the points before Montreal, ends up winning the race and got a little bit of a boost for the team. We'll see what other comeback story, what comeback story, if any, what we will have in here in Mosport. 16 laps, Sweet 16 underway in Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Oh, crash already! Dylan Young, big wreck. Wow, the biggest wreck the track's ever seen already on the first lap. Wow, that is definitely the biggest wreck I've seen come out of this track ever. Wow, we got to take a look at that. There you see the 21, Dylan Young. He got turned by Brandon Nichols and then Jerry Guerrera, and then it was downhill literally from there. Drivers piled up. There's Sachs, John Kim, Tony Green, Alex Bush. Just too many to name. Everybody got involved in the spin. Wow. Almost like the race I did in Greensville-Spartanburg, like in Season 7. That was a long time ago, by the way. But my goodness, right off the bat, we get a big crash. That's never happened in other races we've had here. But well, first time's for everything. So this is going to be interesting. Not a lot of survivors already on the first lap, and I had no idea this would ever happen at all. Lawler! The little kink there before Mario Andretti straightaway. It seems that the leaders just almost never are able to keep it on track, able to get through that turn cleanly. It's always been a troubling turn for them, so that makes the race even more interesting. Sam Rogers going to take the lead under caution, a big caution. You saw a lot of drivers with damage to start the race. Let's see how many retired. Well, we saw 2. And 3. 4, 5. Well, a handful retired. We're going back to green anyway, so this is where the wreck happened. And this time they're going to keep it clean. They will. Oh no! Caution right from the first turn. Here we go again. Oh. It came out for Leia Walker, taking out Peyton Beasley early on. Don't know why she did that. Then there was Luke Walker and Lopez. So the Walkers involved. Lopez and Beasley also caught up in the mix. Wow. Turning into a wreck fest here in most Canadian CTMP. We've never had a wreck fest like this before at this track, but man, with this being the 20th season, everybody's going all out now. Wow. Oh, top 2 spin. On the same corner. Nichols takes the lead. Holden Gluba is now 4th. And Casey 5th. My goodness, has this been one heck of a race so far today at this track. And Nichols is going to lead us to the caution. Well, now we have 30 cars left on the track. I'm surprised not many more. Well, Luke is done, so now there's 29 cars on track. I'm surprised there's not much more from the first caution we saw today. Going green. So far, so good. Everybody's got through cleanly. Ooh, Pichu nearly got sideswiped there by Paul Barber. And they're picking up where they left off. These guys showing no mercy. But we're still green. Here comes the kink, though. It's going to be interesting to see who makes it through the kink. Oh, 3 of them spun on the kink. More drivers spin as well. There's Balvin, and there was a wreck. There was a pileup. Nichols couldn't escape. Wow, the leader gets taken out. Yeah, he was trying to escape from the kink. He just didn't see the tire barriers, and boom. There they go. Oh my gosh. That is just, wow, insane. An insane series of events. Next caution is Holden Gluba. Will be your leader. Here we go. Holden Gluba leads. We're back to green. 7 to go. Sam Rogers on the bottom. Here he comes. And Rogers got second instantly from Chloe Baker on the restart. Great jump there, but Gluba's pulled away again. But they're focusing on the kink. Better be careful of that. Oh boy, Ryan Casey's off the track. And into the 33 of Keon Eddington. Now more spinning. They head towards the kink. But no caution, and Gluba loses it. And that gives the lead to Sam Rogers. Surprising that the wreck didn't pull out the yellow. I just cannot believe it. Should have been a yellow flag, but oh, 55. Something went just on the wrong side or something. 7 to 6 to go. Somebody wrecked. That's Emmanuel Magnuson. He got turned by the 16 Isaiah Bernesh. Oh man. I think they're teammates, by the way, so Eddington's up in smoke. He was 11th, I think, last time scored, but unfortunately things didn't go the way he planned. And we have 5 laps to go. It's going to come down to 3 laps here. It's going to come down to the final showdown. We'll see if Sam Rogers can hold on to the race lead, or will the Chloe Baker be able to pounce? Dylan Thoreau gets by and he takes the lead. Top 2 spin. Wow. It continues. Webster Zygarde second. John Andrews is third. Guerrero and Arnott in 4th and 5th. Dylan Thoreau is now leading under caution. 5 to go. I did have to skip over a little bit there, but hopefully we get back into green in this period. They're coming into 3 laps to go when we get back under green. Gonna come down to whoever gets it first. It's Thoreau, Zingarde, Andrews, Guerrera, Arnott in the top 5. Zingarde looking to become the first 3-time winner this season. Thoreau, I think, is looking for win number 2 this season. And John Andrews looking for career win number 1. Oh boy, Sam Rogers got a bad line. Now he's stuck facing Chloe Baker. On the bumper, bottom. 41 as well. Let's see if they can survive the kink. No, the top 2 spin. And John Andrews leads. The rookie's the new leader, John Andrews. It's the 2 John Andrews, John Arnott, 1-2. Coming to 2 to go. We stay green. Two to go. And a battle Zingarde trying to, well, hang on, but loses to Fetty McDowell. Paul Barber on pit road, a big spin. 38 Ryan Acosta round. Is there a caution? No. They will stay green. And Sam Rogers just took 2nd from the 24. Now the same, now Gluba wants to do the same. And the caution's out, well, that'll end the race. Ryan Acosta really slow, he stalled. He just couldn't make it on, he tried to make it through the rack, but he slows up. Race is over. One more time on the kink. Andrews can't make it! Andrews cannot make it! Rogers and Gluba battle for the win! Gonna be a battle for the race win here. Will Rogers win for the 2nd time, or will the 1 Gluba hang on? Here he comes! Final corners, side by side, and looks like Gluba has the edge. Gonna get it one more time for Rogers. Uphill, down the line, it's Holden Gluba taking the white flag. What a race. He went from 4th place to the lead. And a wild finish against Sam Rogers. Amazing. He went from last place in the points last season. Let's see if he'll win this season in the number 1. He's gonna do it. He'll stay out and coming off the final turn and he'll win. Holden Gluba wins the NASCAR 15 Victory Edition 400 at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. For the first time in his career, an amazing race. It took a battle with Sam Rogers under racing to the caution to win the race. Holden Gluba, your winner tonight at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. And that's it here. Our last triple header Canada race will be the dreaded 349. And Gluba celebrates his first ever PCS win. We'll see you guys at 349.